Hey everyone, Belinda's here. Today's topic is 10 movie franchise that lied to you about the ending. Please subscribe before continuing to explore the world of cinema with us. Movie franchises that misled viewers about the conclusion did so for a variety of reasons. This is typically a situation when producers, actors, or studios are relying on the success of franchises to increase box office receipts. Even if it doesn't always work out, several franchises that have been revived have found commercial and occasionally even critical success, leading to sequels, prequels, or franchise reboots. Aside from financial considerations, filmmakers may revive allegedly finished franchise to give them proper endings, or simply to continue the narrative with unseen chapters. There are a select few franchise revivals that succeed, and these exceptional successes are more than enough for the cinema industry to continue this trend, despite the fact that most franchise revivals are severely derided by viewers and reviewers. Here are 10 movie franchises that lied about ending, whether it was a wise decision to continue the series or not. Saw. The groundbreaking horror series, which debuted in 2004, was promoted as having its final act in 2010's Saw 3D, also known as Saw 7, the final chapter. Dr. Gordon, who kills Detective Hoffman with the same senseless cruelty as Hoffman's Jigsaw-inspired serial homicides, is Jigsaw's final apprentice. This puts a stop to the series of apprentices who wished to carry on Jigsaw's work. However, Saw became one of the movie franchises that lied to viewers about ending with 2017's Jigsaw, which revealed a previously unknown apprentice. This was followed by Spiral, which focused on a Jigsaw copycat killer. The franchise further continues with the next Saw movie, Saw X, Toy Story. Despite being out 11 years after the last film, Toy Story 3, 2010, featured one of the greatest children's film endings ever. Andy gives Bonnie, the young girl, her toys in the touching conclusion. The 15-year drama comes to a fitting conclusion when Andy drives off to college after finally being able to let go of even Woody and playing with his toys one last time. Though this movie franchise lied about ending, as 2019 saw the release of Toy Story 4, this is one of those rare cases where the supposed last chapter had a worthy follow-up, the success of which paved the way for Toy Story 5. Halloween. Even though Halloween H20, the seventh installment in the series, got mixed reviews, Laurie's execution of Michael Myers was praised for providing a satisfyingly gratifying conclusion for the allegedly unkillable evil. What makes Halloween notable among movie franchises that lied about ending is how 2002's Halloween Resurrection then revealed that Laurie killed a different person, a lame twist that resulted in 5 more movies. Notably, though, Michael is killed in 2022's Halloween Ends by being pushed through a shredder in front of scores of witnesses. However, given the background of the series, it's unclear whether Michael's most recent death is the end. Terminator. Among movie franchises that lied about ending, Terminator is largely regarded as the one that really should have stayed dead. As the Terminator 2 ending explained through the T-800 disobeying John Connor's orders not to destroy itself, even the machines can learn the value of life, summed up in Sarah's musings in the last scenes. In 1991, Terminator 2, Skynet was virtually destroyed thanks to the destruction of the T-800 and Cyberdyne's research, giving Sarah and John new hope, even though the future is still unknown. From 2003's Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines onwards, the sequels and reboot have been mostly disappointing follow-ups to one of the most influential sci-fi movies of all time, Indiana Jones. With 1989's aptly named Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which concludes with Indy saving his father by discovering the true Holy Grail, the original trilogy came to an end. The heroes ride off into the distance when the temple collapses and the Holy Grail is destroyed, led by Harrison Ford and Sean Connery in a legendary partnership that spans 3 decades of action films. This perfect ending to Indy's story was then continued in 2008's Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and 2023's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which was billed as the real last movie in the franchise and was a box office flop. Jurassic Park. the second movie in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park trilogy, 1997's The Lost World. Jurassic Park ended with the iconic Tyrannosaurus Rex getting sedated and shipped back to Isla Sorna along with the other dinosaurs. With the Costa Rican and American governments agreeing to maintain the island as a nature reserve for the ancient lizards, The Lost World paints a definitive ending to the story, despite its mixed reviews. However, under a different director, 2001's Jurassic Park 3 sent Dr. Grant back to the island. In 2015, the franchise was then rebooted into what became the Jurassic World trilogy, which ended in 2022's Jurassic World Dominion. Friday the 13th, in 1984's Friday the 13th, the final chapter, after Trish smacks off Jason Voorhees' mask, her little brother Tommy hacks Jason to death with a machete. The fact that the main characters actually killed Jason this time added to the movie's title's sense of closure. Yet this was followed by 8 more Friday the 13th movies, the most recent being the self-titled 2009 franchise reboot, Planet of the Apes. The War for the Planet of the Apes film from 2017 marked the final chapter of the franchise's current reboot trilogy. Although Caesar dies in the film, there is still hope for the apes, their civilization, and their future generations. It offered as a proper and gratifying ending to Caesar's story, the final act of the contemporary remake that, at long last, did it right. However, the film's commercial and critical success opened the door for the 2024 sequel, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Though the franchise lied about ending, its history suggests that the sequel will be worth the deception. Resident Evil. It should come as no surprise that Resident Evil is one of the movie franchises that lied to audiences about the ending. Resident Evil, the final chapter, released in 2017, provided a satisfying conclusion for both the series' protagonist Alice and the virus as promised by the title and plot. Yet 2021 then saw the release of Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, which was a total reboot of the film franchise inspired by the first 2 Capcom Resident Evil video games. The reboot notably saw much less support from audiences at the box office compared to the original franchise ending, Fast and Furious. 2023's Fast X, the 10th movie in the Fast saga, was supposed to be the last movie in the over 2-decade-old action franchise. It was then announced that Fast and Furious 11 would be the final chapter instead, consistent with Fast X ending on a cliffhanger. However, franchise-led Vin Diesel has seemingly revealed that Universal already greenlit a 3-part finale, which means that the franchise could actually end with Fast and Furious 12. Unlike most movie franchises that lied about ending, the Fast saga consistently delivers box office successes, which means that the 12th movie might not even be the last. Which movie franchise do you think made a terrible mistake to revive the franchise? Let us know in the comment. If there's any topic that you want me to discuss, please comment below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also turn notification on. See you in the next video.